All right, Kriss Defiance DMK22, Texas Star. Let's go. Yeah, that's right. Nice. What's going on? What's going on? Hey guys, Dustin here, and today we have the Kriss Defiance DMK22. Now Kriss, that's Kriss with a K. You know the guys that make the Vector and cool stuff like that? They've got this really solid and very accurate 22, and we'll just go over it real quick. Now the cool thing is, it's kind of mil-spec, as in it's not polymer and plastic. So you have, it's all metal design. So you have, what is it, the T70, 75, T6 aluminum, upper and lower receivers, and it is a little different though. So I think the upper is completely kind of mil-spec. So if you wanted to take their barrel out and put it in another thing, which is something else, it takes 1022 barrels. We'll go into the details of that later. But the lower is pretty much kind of, just regular mil-spec AR, with the one exception. Look, it's like solid on the buffer tube. It's like, why you do that? Because now we can't make it a real AR or something, but there it is. And then it has this magazine catch is also modified so that it holds your last round will hold the bolt open, at least with their rounds. Now it also takes the Black Dog magazines that will, they cycle just fine for me, but it won't hold your bolt open. Get more into that later. On the inside, well shoot, it's a lot just like the kind of the CMMG and the standard AR conversion bolts. So it's a lot like that. You take it apart for cleaning with the set screw right there, and you got your bolt carrier on a rail, and you can see the notches there, which means that our forward assist will also work if needed. Now the gun itself, especially on the upper part, now they do have LVNOA, I forget, it's the Warfighter rail that you can get on these for a little extra. This is all proprietary though, from the handguard to the stock, the flip-up steel sights, and the rail, all proprietary Kriss stuff. Even the muzzle device that comes on it, but of course, the first thing I do, rip that off and suppress it. So we got the Bowers USS suppressor on there. But it's really good quality. What you'd expect from all metal construction rather than just cheap and cutting corners. Now, I think I mentioned it earlier, but it takes Ruger 1022 barrels. So you take this handguard off with just these two screws, and then you take the barrel nut off, and then there's actually a sleeve that pins onto the 1022 barrel and allows it to fit into the regular AR upper, and then allow you to shoot just out the gate with 1022 barrels. So that opens up a lot of possibilities. One, for me, I'm thinking, hey, get a charger barrel and chop it down, and then you can make an SBR out of it. Now, of course, then you'd have to SBR this other lower, but I think we can slap it on another lower. We'll try that out in a minute anyway. But in the meantime, shut up and shoot, and just see how she runs. The ammo choice of today, Norma Match 22, very nice stuff. I was having misfires with my CCI standard, and it wasn't the gun's fault, because those suckers were dented in deep. So anyway, I don't know, there's so many targets, what do we do? Let's just go for the plate rack first. Okay, so it does run well, but what I was so impressed with it was the accuracy. I was back there with this Holosun, and I'm really digging this. If you follow me on Instagram, there's a video, I beat the mess out of a sight on a front sight post, and then on my fence post, and that was this Holosun, still running strong, got it on a LaRue mount so I can pop it on and off stuff. This is the 530 CU, 503 CU, so it's got the, solar panels on it too, but it's got the shake awake feature, which is really cool. When you're on a trampoline, you're gonna shake that bugger awake. But anyway, I was at 50 yards with this thing, and I'm shooting a bullseye target that we use for camp, the one that has like the 0.9 inch hole to send a round through. So I was very impressed with the accuracy. So the bolt hold open is pretty slick right there, and you can see there is the little plunger that goes into your mag catch. I'll just show you that real quick by opening it up. That'll make it easier. So now that we have an empty mag, so when you have that empty mag in there, and there your magazine catch will pop up just like so. And so that's a nice plus. Here's the downside. Okay, they only offer 15 round and 10 round mags for communist states. So the 15 round mag is kind of like low for me, but like I said, you can go to the 25 rounds and it'll work just with the Black Dog mags. Once you, it just won't work with the bolt, with the magazine catch. It'll still lock the bolt open with the follower itself. So I guess we have to demo that. Let's see if the CCI ammo will run all the way through. All right, and then we're open, and you can see right in there, the bolt is held open only by the follower itself. So once we drop it, it's going to fall. So then when you reinsert a new mag, you're going to have to just run the charging handle again. If I did that now, it's just going to lock open anyway. So there, the trigger itself came like 4.5 pounds. Pretty good for a mil spec, you know, stock trigger. The charging handle and trigger group are both interchangeable with any, you know, regular AR stuff you have. You're gonna, I don't know if this is a commercial or mil-spec buffers tube, you can figure that out on your own, but that's about that. Let's shoot it at 50 yards for some accuracy, and then I'm gonna show you the insides of it. All right, so quick switch with the optics, and we're at 50 yards. Can y'all see the, yeah, it's way down there. Okay, we got another camera on it. So the bullseye target, shooting paper is boring, but the bullseye target will tell us if we're sub 1 inch, and so at 50 yards, I guess that's sub 2 MOA, but come on, 22. I don't really want to go back to 100 yards anyway. There's a trampoline in the way. We don't want to do that mess. All right, we've got that Norma match ammo. All right, let's see if we can keep it on that dot. Oh, nicked it. I see it though. Got it. Sweet. And bolt hold open. You know I love that target. Isn't that cool? All right, so that is at least the accuracy portion of it. I'm gonna strip it apart here just because it is neat how they built the inside, and then you can know if it's compatible with your accessories or not. Just register your Kriss Defiance that doesn't have a milled buffer tube and would lock you into just 22. Why? I don't know. Okay, so anyway, let's see if it runs. Let's just go. Sweet. And that is with the LaRue MVT trigger. Love that as well. So here's the deal, guys. The Kriss Defiance DMK, I know you're asking, and I don't want to tell you because that's the downside of it, is the price. $699 cha-ching for a 22. So I would love to see them come out with just the sleeve and the forend that you could build your own, because everybody's got a 1022 barrel lying around, right? Or you got one that you're lying, although theirs is very accurate. And then you could even replace their mag catch if you wanted to utilize that bolt hold open function. But as you also just heard, the bolt will hold open like a Black Dog mag does. It's on the follower, so if I drop it, it's done. So price is definitely something to consider. At $699, we could get 2.5 Smith & Wesson M&P 1522s, but they're not as accurate. And I've put thousands of rounds through those and have broken them. And so this is just, the whole design seems a little more robust than those. But at the same time, yeah, it's your decision. It's your money. I'm not gonna tell you how to spend it, but I do love it and like it, and I'm gonna continue using it. And if it was a little less, we'd have them more at Marksman Camp. Although the weight, since it weighs about as much as a real AR, that is also something to consider, because the M&Ps are going to be lightweight, composite, and all that stuff. So you can find out more on Kriss's website. Like I said, they've got another option with a longer, cooler looking rail. Oh, I didn't mention earlier that because the rail is proprietary, if you want to put some pick rails on this, you're going to have to pay and buy it from them. This is not M-Lock or anything like that. Disappointed. All right, so that is that. Thanks for watching, guys, and keep staying tuned. We've got some cool stuff like I got the Canik TP9 to do, the Galil Ace 762x69 by IWI. Good rifle. We're going to review that as well. And y'all click the like to subscribe, little notification bell. And in the comments, tell me what else you want to see. Okay, I'm here for you. All right, let's do it. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. Let's go. Yeah, that's right. Nice.